Good morning, I'm Isabel.
And I'm Jessie. We have a great show for you today. More about Xanadu, French class, and of course, sports and weather.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome to JDTV News. Before we show any real news, we're going to run Jessie's bio.
All right. Wait, what? Why can't we run yours? Okay, never mind. Here's my bio.
Hello, my name is Jessie Daniels. I'm 16 and a sophomore here at JDHS. I've lived in Juneau for part of my life, moved to Hawaii, then moved back. My hobbies include singing, dancing, and playing basketball with my brother. On my free time, I read. My favorite type of book is mystery. I have 2 dogs, Maui and Aunt Bee, 2 cats, Blackie and Princess, and 2 lizards, Bob and Iggy. In school, I would say my favorite class is world history. I'm really glad to work with all the people who are also working on JDTV News. I'm excited to interview some of you.
That wasn't that bad.
Speak for yourself. Today on the show, we are going to have some very interesting things to talk about.
Interesting, you say. Please, do tell. What is so interesting?
Did you know that the JDHS has a great French program? We spoke with the French teacher, Madame Virginie Duverger, about the learning opportunities that you can fully utilize on your future trips to Paris or Quebec. And you will sound very sophisticated ordering French cuisine.
In high school, you are required to take at least 1 year of language, and 2 for most colleges. We interviewed the French teacher, Madame Duverger or Miss Duverger, the French teacher. We found some info on the program and the teacher. Our first question was, are you originally from France?
I am originally from France, yes, from southwest of France called Cognac, a long way from Alaska.
What age do you learn French or English?
I learned English at the age of, maybe 11 or 12. I was in middle school.
How many years do you teach in French?
I've been teaching French for about 11 years now. 11 years, so college and high school mostly.
Why should people learn French?
All right, well, they can expand actually their knowledge and communicate with different, people from different cultures, and they can travel and get by. And once you know one or more world languages, then you get to know more and more and more, and discover more every time about others and yourself.
What are some things you don't like about teaching French?
I don't like to grade. I hate grading. I force myself to do it, but that's part of my job, I guess. But I don't like that part.
What is your least favorite thing to teach in French?
That's a tough one to answer. I love lots of things about teaching French. I love to meet new students. I like to have them speak French to me, so I'm not the only one in Juneau to speak French. And just to see them grow and lots of different things.
So that's a little info on the French program here at JDHS.
You may be wondering what's up with all the lights in the background. Well, today we have Kyle here to provide us some information about Xanadu. So Kyle, Xanadu is happening this weekend, right?
That's right, Isabel. I'm standing here on stage where in about 10 hours, the winter musical Xanadu will be performed. The show opened yesterday and was a huge success. If you don't want to miss it, there will be a performance tonight at 7 o'clock, and tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and again at 7 o'clock. Tickets are $15 for general admission, $10 for students and senior citizens. You can buy tickets at Harside and at jach.org or from cast members. You can identify cast members as they'll be wearing a shirt just like this. All in all, I'd say that it's a really great show, and if you don't go see it, you'd really be missing out. Now, back to you guys in the studio. Isabel?
Thanks, Kyle. Sounds great. I'll be sure to go.
On Wednesday and Thursday, the school had the rising seniors choose their classes for their last year here at JDHS. At the beginning of the event, it started out with Miss Casterton talking about how this is the last year for the juniors to be here. It went on to Miss Nags, giving information about what the classes were and some extra classes that are offered. It ended with all the juniors getting up on a computer and registering for the classes they want.
You may have heard that the senior photos are past due, but when is the deadline? We went to find out more.
Senior pictures have already been due for a while now. They were due before Christmas break, but if people do have photos that they would still like to submit, the latest that we can accept them is Monday. The resolution has to be over 300 and pretty much just give us the biggest file that you can get us so that we can put it in the book. At this point, the size requirement doesn't really matter, but yeah, just get it to us as soon as possible.
You can turn in your pictures to Mr. Lanehart or any of the yearbook students. Check out the window outside the library to see if your name is on the list before it's too late. Now for something really exciting, we have Hal with the best thing in the entire world, sports.
So there were unfortunately no varsity or JV basketball games this weekend, but hockey was on the ice, which is basically the same thing. Last Friday, JDHS hockey played Houston on January 23rd and won 7-3. The JV team also played Houston and tied 2-2. There were not that many sports events that happened recently, henceforth, here is a sports joke. So Jessie, why was Cinderella thrown off the basketball team?
I don't know why.
Because she always ran away from the ball.
Okay.
Now for the calendar.
Tonight we have the boys basketball versus Ketchikan in Xanadu at 7.
Also, we have hockey versus Monroe at 8. Tomorrow's boys basketball goes up against Ketchikan some more. Also, Xanadu shows again at 2 p.m. and for the last time at 7 p.m.
And we have hockey versus Monroe again at 7. Next Wednesday, we have Rising Juniors course selection at 5 p.m.
And we have another Rising Juniors course selection at 5 p.m. on Thursday.
That's it for this week's calendar.
How about we go to Selma with the weather? What do you have for us, Selma?
Thanks, Jessie. Today's weather, there will be clouds. Yes. Clouds decreasing, becoming mostly clear. Later, and the high of 40 degrees. And what's that? Lasers? Hold on. Hold on to your seats, folks. We've got lasers incoming. What? Oh, great news, folks. Those aren't lasers. And even better for you, that's the sign that tonight there's a very big chance of Xanadu. And then Saturday will be mostly sunny with the highs of, and high winds and temps around 28 degrees with highs of 31 and a large chance of Xanadu again and again at 2 and then again at 7. Be there or I will make it rain. It will be mostly sunny again on Sunday because Sunday with highs of 30 and yeah. Now back to you, Jessie.
Thanks, Selma. I'm sorry to say that this is the end of the show. I'm Jessie.
Yeah, so sad. And I'm Isabel. Make sure to visit our website at jdhsvideo.org, where the links to previous shows and more information on what we do here at the 0 Hour Video Production class.
Well, that's all we have for today. You can follow us on Twitter at JDHS Video. Tune in next week for more JDTV news.